Wealth Consult 2022 projections. You might be wondering why we call it Wealth Consult. The name is carefully chosen. The name means what it says and says what it means. Wealth Consult, a center where wealth is discussed, a center where wealth is made on a constant level, a center where you get every intelligence required for any kind of wealth you want to make. We have decided to make ourselves a repository of information for any kind of wealth in any area or field. So, 2022 projections, we have about 11 of them. All right. Now, one of them is very key. The first thing you can see on the screen is radio engagement. Somebody say we are going global. Somebody say God punish them. Say we are going global. Yes, you know, it's good to start local, don't die local. So the first thing here is radio engagement. And recently we went to Jordan FM to make some inquiries as to the operations in their firm, and they told us their price. So we're looking at as soon as possible March. March. What month is this? This is January, right? So please mark that month, March. You'll be hearing these voices on air. Amen. Please, if you are not an enemy of progress, band those things together. All right. So we are looking at going on air, and one of the reasons why we're going there is to offer free financial motivations. You see, Nigeria is as it is said, a third world country, and part of what makes a third world is stark illiteracy with respect to finance. Stark illiteracy with respect to finance. Nigeria is blessed, but amidst our blessings, it seems that our blessings is a form of curse for Nigeria itself. Listen, take Nigerians to America. America will become Nigeria. Am I correct? Take Nigeria. It has been registered over and over. In fact, they said Ghana, a part of Ghana, is not Nigeria. They said London is not Nigeria because Nigerians have gone there to convert London to Nigeria. So it's not the location, it's what happens on the inside the person. So there are certain information that you need to change your situation. So one of the main, this one is going to be very free. All right, we're going to be doing it consistently for 3 months. At least the first one is 3 months. All right. Free financial motivations, free business recommendations, free online skill trainings. Somebody say free. Free. Yeah, free. We might get them at a cost, but we're giving them free. You might be asking, why free? Well, as Wealth Consult, our vision, apart from being a business, we have an agenda to touch Nigeria in a special way. So it is a form of sacrifice for Nigeria. The next reason why we're going to air is W.C.I branding. So we want to brand W.C.I effectively in the heart of everybody in Nigeria. Listen, I'm not sure we have met anybody that has had a bad taste about W.C.I. One way or the other, everybody that has met with W.C.I has had one testimony or the other. One testimony or the other. You can't meet with W.C.I and not have a good testimony. This is not me bragging. All right. This I can't start sharing testimonies I've been shared. If I start my own, we might not finish till next week. That's sharing testimonies of what has happened in the life of men and women. So we want to go big. We want the whole of Nigeria to discover the good that we're doing. We want even the government to pay attention to W.C.I. And we're even looking at partnering with the government. All right. Next one is AgroVest visibility. You see, this AgroVest has come as a form of savior, financial savior. All right. You see, it is one thing to earn money. It's another thing for your money to work for you. It's another thing to understand the emotional proclivities that deals with investment. Listen, there's no difference between investment and business. No difference. You might think, I want to run my own business. The same thing you do in running business is what you do in investment. And so, we want to scale the agrovest so that as many people can hear it. And while we're scaling it, we are putting to work the wisdom shared by our daddy. If there's anything we don't play with in this company, we don't play with accountability. You see, 1 naira. 1 naira must be accounted for. I, as a person, they know me as Alaro. I can give you anything. I can give you my last card. But when it comes to business, you will pay me every kobo. No. You don't do pastor there. You don't preach. Papa, what? I do okay. This is business. So in business, you pay me every dime. All right. So we don't play with accountability. Next one, advert for W.C.I trainings, paid marketing for others. Yes, that is what we're going to add is for our investors. All right. We're also looking at scaling your business. We're looking at scaling your business. Whatever you're doing, all right. If Wealth Consult is there, you are there automatically. See, we don't believe in just make money. You know, if all you do, in fact, if a man said, if all you have is money, you are poor. If all you have in this life is 1 billion, you're a poor man without relationships. So the key thing that we value so much is relationship. So we believe in communal growth. As we grow, you grow. Anything you want to advertise, as long as we're talking there, once we mention you, Jesus knows you sold unlimited. Another one is growing our platforms. So we're going to use this as a handle to grow our platforms, our Facebook, blah 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 blah, business type. So next one is social media establishment, all right? And this is another key thing that we value. We want to really pursue this way, all right? We want to be strong on social media. We want to have a very strong place. Listen, if you are not online, listen, I tell you, it will shock you that you soon become a stranger to your world. If you are not doing anything online, it will shock you that you soon become a stranger to your world. How many people watch TV these days? Even radio. The reason why radio makes sense is that, and these people, while they are driving, they put the radio on. I, for one, I do it. If there's any channel I listen to, is this Jordan channel. Do you know what? They are cut out for financials. They only talk money. I don't listen to those ones. Somebody just died there. Oh, it could do. No. It's money. See, it matters what you listen to. See, the more you hear pain, you will suffer pain. No, that's life. Oh. It matters who you give your ear. Please give it to the right person. Don't allow rubbish to your listening. Next one is so let's do through the social media establishment. We're looking at branding. We're looking at agro investors priming. Look at that word, priming. You see, we believe that legit investors are not people that put money. They are people that have grown and understand what it means to invest. Then they now part with their money. We don't believe in people just come in one day, take money because your head is paying. No. Before you pay, like what I'm trying to say, he said, stay in your cycle of intelligence. Stay in your cycle of strength. Never do what you don't understand. Engage what you know. So if there's anything we celebrate, is what? Investors' intelligence. And this is what we want to achieve through social media. That is, we want to give them intelligence on investment so that whenever they take that decision, they are acting on intelligence, not on hope. Hope is not a strategy. And that's why risk is not risky when you're intelligent. Next one is credibility. Credibility establishment. At least, if anybody that hears us anywhere and checks us online, we can easily tell this is who we are, this is what we do. The next slide, please. Number 3. So, financial trainings. So, we're looking at free, specially organized youth training around different online and offline skills, right? Youth training. One of the ways we want to invest in Nigeria is we're looking at a period when this hall will not be enough for us to be gathering them in stadiums, all right? Just giving heavy financial trainings to youth. So we're not, whatever we're doing here is just a rehearsal. What we're doing is rehearsal. We've not started. Wealth Consult has not, well, in fact, Wealth Consult is not yet Wealth Consult. The vision is still deep. Your youth Okay, yeah, this is different way. Your youthfulness can only be as bright as your financial sense. Is that true? I think what I'm trying to write is your future so can only be as bright as your financial sense or whatever like that. Alright, the next one is free couples financial training. Alright. Without romance, without finance, there's no. Hello. Hello. I don't know if I'm making sense here. By the grace of God, I'm married with 3 children. So when I talk with experience. Beloved, affection is just 15% of the equation in marriage. Now money be the only thing. See, okay, we go shock you. When your husband will tell you, what are you doing here? Go and help yourself. Yes. So we want to strategically ensure that one of the things we're looking at doing is ensuring that homes, every home, alright, husband and wife, they have financial intelligence. If there's any book I've given to my wife apart from spiritual books, is money books. I surrender. You have to chew this thing. If you don't read it, 2 of us will call it. Because you need to be thinking as I'm thinking. I shouldn't be thinking right or thinking left. Yes, so marrying me is hard, but we must get to that future. Next one is free leaders and ministers financial training. So we're looking at empowering leaders. Next slide. Is it time? Because this is different too. Next, okay. Membership stroke subscription platforms. Alright. So we have like Mayoga said earlier, we have a subscription platform. Though the moment we move from online to offline, we have been having issue with balancing it. But this year, most likely that same match, we are kicking off with our subscription platform. Next one is a strategic financial supply of value-adding financial news. And what I mean by that is, when you hear certain news, one of the reasons why people this book that we're reviewing on the Mastermind Club, that book by Forgetting, How to Be Rich by Forgetting. So there, Forgetting made a statement with respect to investment. I just like that book because the book talks about investment, nothing. So Forgetting said there was a time an opportunity came with respect to buying some, what do you call it? Oil. Is it oil? Yeah. So when he heard it, he did his study, he did his findings, and he saw that was a very legit business. All right. And initially he bought some portion, but all of a sudden people started talking on TV. You don't have to know, Pepe, you don't have to know, like that, you don't know, blah, blah, blah. Fear got into his heart, and he went and withdrew his investment. All right. And as he withdrew his investment, later he had discovered that same business, I believe that was the business that made Rockefeller. How many of us know Rockefeller? Yes, that was Rockefeller. That was the same oil that made him the biggest guy. So in that book he was regretting. He said he regretted missing that book. Listening to news. See, news. Not all news carries intelligence. See, you need to be intelligent to hear news. And unintelligent person shouldn't hear news because you might wrongly act. What goes on is actually looking at, it's hard to combine business and charity. It's hard to combine business and charity, but I'll speak more on that when it's time for me to introduce this. Okay? But it's hard to combine business and charity. There are three forms of entrepreneurship. Right? One of them is a capital-based entrepreneurship. The second one is a social-based entrepreneurship, and the last one is spiritual-based entrepreneurship. Spiritual-based entrepreneurship. Right? So that social-based, many people have tried it and they've collapsed their business. Alright, so that's part of the reason why we are creating this. But I'll share more on this by the next time I come up.